Welcome to Las Vegas Trader YouTube channel and my weekly analysis video of the markets. So let's just jump right in and try to keep this video short. So here we go. We are at the S&P 500, the daily chart. As you remember, last week I called for the all-time high, and we had this nice red bar, but the following day we just kind of retraced 50% and we're sitting right at resistance. So this week will be pivotal. See what happens in the upcoming weeks and months. Okay, but I'm still holding on to the prediction of markets rolling over and going down. So this is the daily chart, the weekly chart. So we had this pause, an indecision bar, and it can go either way on a weekly chart. This could mark the halfway point from this move up, or we are rolling over and coming back down. And once we break below this green bar, that would form pretty much a double top, and we're going lower. And in the monthly chart, so we have 1 week left in this month, so we'll see how this week goes. But we are sitting right at, I guess, opening price or so of this red bar. So we'll see what happens. Nasdaq, just a little bit. We had, I mean, same thing as S&P, but the only thing is we took out the body of this red candle. So we'll see what happens. I still like to move to the downside. This could be just a fake out, but at least next couple days, well, on Monday is a holiday, so Tuesday and Wednesday will tell us exactly the direction we're heading. Same thing on the weekly chart. So we broke above this high, and now are we going to continue up, or are we just going to close below this green bar and follow to the downside? And the monthly chart, so we just took out this red bar completely. So we'll see what happens, but I think this is just a fake out, because look at the other, let's look at the other indices, which will probably show us a better picture. So as you can see, this is Dow Jones, and it's totally different from Nasdaq and S&P. So we totally rolled over and we formed a pretty much double top. So I think S&P and Nasdaq gonna do the same thing like Dow Jones has done here. And the weekly chart, yeah, let me look at this double top. So we might move a little higher, retest this the tail, and then come right back down. And the monthly chart, so we retested the high and we just came back down, and now we got 1 week left in this candle. And the Russell 2000, here's the daily chart, same thing like pretty much Dow Jones. The only thing is the 50-day moving average halted, the price is going down. So we had a bounce, and now we could either go up or down. But let's see what the weekly looks like. Yeah, so I like the prices going down on Russell, and same thing on the monthly. So we did not completely take out this red bar. So we'll see what happens. It's a short week, only 4 days of trading. Let's look at the crude oil. So I said last week that we stayed in this range between 80 and 77 bucks, and we are staying below this 200-day moving average, but the 20 is pushing the prices down. But now we formed this bottoming candle, so I like prices to go higher in crude. Same thing on the weekly chart. The 200 is supporting the prices, and now once we take out this red bar, we're going to go higher, or unless we just see a strong move to the downside and break right through this 200. But I think we're going higher. And let's look at the monthly chart. So this candle might turn green this week. Might. I don't know. Nobody really knows unless you're manipulating the markets. But I like higher prices in crude oil. Let's look at gold. This is the daily chart. I mean, this could be a double top, right? So we had this one bar that broke through, sort of did not close above this tail, and then we just got slammed down, and now the 50 is resisting, supporting, I mean. So the weekly chart, I mean, it formed a double top, right? So we might see lower prices and have this 20-day moving average catch up to the prices and then move higher. And the monthly chart, I mean, it's forming two tail bars, I mean, if this bar turns red and takes out this green bar, it's most likely that we're going lower. But let's take a look at the silver first. So pretty much the same thing as gold. So we had a 50% roughly retracement from this move up. So now what's going to happen here? So we did have a pullback. We're testing these tails, the support. So I think we might be going higher or slightly more move to the downside and test this wick right here, and then move higher. And the monthly chart looks a little bit different than the gold. So I think we're gonna stay above the $30 mark and just push higher. Let's go to Bitcoin. Looks like a very bullish chart, right? All the moving averages are rising. You have this big move to 73,000, a pullback. As you remember, I called for a pullback to roughly 57 or so, 56, and that's exactly what we got. It caught up to the 20-day moving average, and now it retested the recent highs, and it formed a topping tail. So it's either gonna this week continue higher and break above the highs, or if this bar gets taken out and close below, we're going a lot lower, which is gonna form pretty much a double top. So that's on the weekly chart. The monthly chart looks like this. It's very similar to NASDAQ and S&P 500, as you can see. So because this is considered as a technology, so NASDAQ and Bitcoin trade very similarly. But we tried to close above it, but we're pulling back. So I think we're going lower. Let's take a look here. Yeah, I like the lower prices. So the reason we came back up because this 50-day moving average on a 4-hour chart was rising. So we had this move up. We did not take out this red movement of these two nice big candles, and now we're just sitting right at these two moving averages. So I think we're gonna come down and retest this 200-day moving average on a 4-hour chart. So let's go to the dollar. But so you saw the precious metals went lower last week. The dollar went higher, and now on Friday it just pulled back because of this 20-day moving average declining. So anything really can happen because we're stuck here right at the moving averages. So it can either go down or up. Now if we take out this red bar and close above the 20-day moving average, we're going higher. If not, we're going to break below. But I think, I don't know, let's take a look at the weekly here. Weekly suggesting possibly move to higher, because these two moving averages halted the move to the downside even more. So as long as, well, if we take out this red bar for the week, then we're going to go higher. If not, we're just going to push lower. And the monthly chart, yeah, so it looks more bearish than bullish. Looks like a double top here, recent double top. So once we close below this green bar and below this 20-day moving average, we're going lower. $100 mark is probably reasonable to say next couple months or so. And the bonds. So as you remember, so we were in this channel and I called for the because it hit the bottom. I should draw this in again. Okay, so we hit the bottom, we bounce back up. We're sitting right at the moving averages, the 20, I mean the 50 and the 200. So now we need to just close above them and continue to move higher. And the weekly chart, so as like I said last week, we are forming a reverse head and shoulders. Here's the shoulder, here's the head, and then the next shoulder. So now, about, like I said, we need a nice green bar like this just to break through and above these moving averages and close. That would, show us that it's really going to move higher. But let's take a look at the monthly chart here really quick. So like I said last week, once we close above this red bar, just call it 93.50, 93.40, it's most likely going higher for the following months and probably test this 200-day moving average on the monthly chart. Okay, so we'll see what happens this week. It's a short week, 4 days of trading. Monday's a holiday, Memorial Day. So that's it for this week. Please like the video, share and subscribe if you have not done so already. Subscribe to this channel, hit the bell notification icon, and give it a thumbs up. It helps the channel. And share with anyone and everyone you think might like and benefit from my content here on this channel. Don't forget to hit the bell notification icon because you will not get any notifications when my videos are up or when I go live. So that's it this week. And we're approaching 100,000 subscribers on this channel. And I'm thinking of doing some kind of a giveaway once we hit 100,000 subscribers. So I will post in the community tab like a multiple choice, what you guys want as a giveaway. So look out for that once we hit 100K. Okay, so that's it. That's it for this week. See you next week. Take care.